What is up, YouTube? It's RemyKeene here, coming at you with another episode of the On My Mind podcast. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I know everything that we're talking about today is going to help you. If you leave me a like, a comment, and get subscribed, that'd be awesome. And let's get into the video. Hello, and welcome to the On My Mind podcast. It's wonderful to be with you today, and thank you for joining me. I am your host, RemyKeene, and today on the podcast, we are going to be talking about setting goals, time management, and making sure that you manage your time well is going to be how you can make sure that everything goes smoothly in your life. Make sure you stick around to the end of the podcast because I'm also going to share with you the benefits of setting proper time management and setting proper goals. Number one, set goals correctly. Set goals that are achievable and measurable. Set them in the SMART way. SMART is absolutely the way to set your goals. SMART means S-M-A-R-T. Specific, S. M, measurable. A, attainable. R, relevant. And T, timely. If it's not specific, you're not going to know whether you actually hit the goal or not. If it's not measurable, you're not going to be able to measure how much you have to go to achieve, and you're not going to be able to see your progress along the way. If it's not attainable, it's going to be something that's way out of reach for you. It's not going to be motivating. R, relevant. If it's not relevant to what you need to get done, then it's not going to matter if you get it done. And T, timely. Make sure that you can get it done in a certain amount of time, and it's not some far off time that's not even going to work out, and you're going to become really demotivated by it's never going to get here. It's going to take too long. Setting goals that are SMART is definitely an important step in time management. Next, prioritization and prioritizing wisely. There's 4 categories that you can really focus on and sort things into. Number 1 is important and urgent. If it's both important and urgent, you need to do these tasks right away and get them done. Number 2, important but not urgent. Important but not urgent. Decide when to do these tasks, but make sure to get them done. Urgent but not important. Delegate these tasks. If you can hand these off to someone or ask someone else to try to get this done for you, that is the best way to manage your time, by asking someone to do it or delegating it. And lastly, not urgent and unimportant. Set these aside to do later. If it's not important to get it done and it's not urgent that you do it, just set it aside because you'll always find time later to get it done. Next, number 3, set a time limit to complete your task. So when you have a time limit, it's going to be so much easier to work towards that goal because you're going to have an amount of time that you know you're going to spend on it. Assume you need to write up 5 reviews for a meeting. Well, if you determine how long, maybe it takes you 5 minutes to write 1 review. You're going to need 25 minutes. Give yourself that much time to get it done and stay on task. And stay on your time schedule and make sure to allow a little bit of room. I always, if it's going to take me 25 minutes, I schedule 30 because you're going to need some buffer time. There's going to be something you run into that might slow you down a little bit, but don't make it excuse time. Make it time that you can use in a valuable and constructive way. Number 4, take breaks between tasks. So if you have all 5 of those completed, it is now time to take a quick break, refresh your mind, and so you can be clear and, get on to the next task that you need completed. Consider grabbing a nap, or going for a short walk, or just, you know, praying, meditating, whatever you need to do to refocus and get ready for that next task that you want to complete. Doing this will kind of get you in a new mindset and get you ready, without really, knowing it. So it's a great way to just refocus yourself and re-energize for that next task. Number 5, organize yourself. Utilize a calendar for more long-term events and things. And honestly, I use my phone for everything. I mean, my phone follows me around because I put schedules in it, I put things in it, I put reminders in it, notes. If I am afraid I'm going to forget something, I'm about to say, hey, remind me of this. And it's so easy now that we have a handheld device that can remind us of things. So definitely make sure to utilize the tools that you already have to make your life so much easier and better. Number 6, remove non-essential tasks and activities. When you really need to get things done, you need to get all the fluff out of the way. If there's something that you do all the time that you shouldn't be doing, or you could fix, make sure to get that out of the way so that you make room and more time available for the things that you want to do. Like, sometimes you just need to focus on that one thing before you focus on everything. So, like, set blocks of time where you're going to focus on the one thing. So, like, when you're managing your emails, focus on that. And then if someone, comes up to you and talks to you, or if someone gets in the way somehow, say, excuse me, but I have set this time aside for this certain purpose. I'd really like to get back to that. So can we meet later? Can we schedule that together right now? It'll take a few minutes, but it will basically keep you focused on your task that you're currently in. Number 7, plan ahead. Always plan to succeed. Always plan to know the day and know what you're planning to do. Always check, hey, what needs to get done today for sure. And that is when you get to prioritize everything. That's when you get to sort it out. And that's going to make it so much easier. Now, we're going to go into some implications of time management. Poor workflow. I mean, you're not going to be able to work, and you're not going to be able to do things in an orderly manner. And it's just going to not be very good. You're going to waste your time. You're going to lose control of the things you go through. You're not really going to have a good quality in your work because, I mean, you're not organized. You're not able to focus, and it's probably not going to be very good for your reputation. And those are all things we want to avoid. You know why? Because the benefits of having good time management are coming up right here. Really quick though, I wanted to interrupt and take a moment to mention that there's the On My Mind podcast store. There's going to be a link down in the description to the On My Mind podcast store. Get a shirt, get a mask, whatever you want to get hooked up with. Go ahead and check it out. The link is down in the description. A lot of it goes to the product itself, but some of it does benefit the podcast and help me make the podcast better. So if you'd like to see the podcast become a little bit better, that would be awesome if you would help out. So anyway, back to the benefits that I promised you of time management. The benefits are, number 1, stress relief. Making and following a task and a schedule is gonna take a weight off of you, like, oh, I don't know what to do next, or I don't know what I'm doing. Like, well, am I gonna have enough time? Yeah, time is one of the things we worry about the most because it's a very valuable commodity. So when we manage our time the right way, we get to then benefit from the fact that we're relieved of that weight off our shoulders, and it gives us stress relief. You're going to have more time when you schedule and when you like focus on, this is what I need to get done today, and these are the blocks that I've set out for that getting done. You're going to find more time available for yourself, because when you set goals and achieve those, you're going to achieve them a lot quicker, and you're going to have a lot of extra time to do the things that are important to you, especially when you know how to manage it and prioritize it. Next, more opportunities will come your way because people will see that you're organized, that you're able to get things done in a timely manner, and people will obviously offer you more opportunity when they see that you're someone they can count on. And number 4, the ability to realize goals. People who practice good time management are able to achieve their goals and objectives and do so in a shorter length of time because they use their time to their advantage. Absolutely, all of those things are benefits, and I'm sure you can think of some more benefits. If you can think of any more benefits, leave them down in the comments section, or create a discussion with me on Facebook when I share this episode. Anything that we can talk about that will help you, definitely let me know those as well. But as you can see, time management is super important. It's not something that we should take lightly, because it's something that basically is going to help your life move forward in a better and more constructive way. Following this will lead to you feeling successful, to you feeling less stress, and having a better life. And that's what we want. That's what we want for you. That's what I want for you. That's why I have this podcast, is because I want you to find ways that you can just have a better experience in day-to-day life. So I hope this helps you. I hope you can apply it to your life, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the On My Mind podcast. We'll see you in the next episode. If you haven't seen some of the other episodes or listened to the episodes, check out our YouTube channel. Check out wherever you can listen to podcasts, because I want you to be able to hear it, listen to it, and get it applied in your life so that you can have a better life. Until the next time on the On My Mind podcast, my name is RemyKeene. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you so much for listening to the On My Mind podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you smash that like button, get subscribed, and leave a comment about something we talked about in the video today. Make sure to check out the store link that I mentioned in this video. And as always, we'll see you next time. Click a video now. One of these are what I suggest for you to click right now.